everyone, it's So Crafty 101, and today I am going to show you how to make a really adorable locker hanger. This here, I already sewed a pocket on, so this is basically what I'm going to do. I have this really cute owl fabric which I got, and then you can just add accessories onto the pockets, and I'm going to add a couple more things on here so that you can keep your locker organized during the school year. Okay, so what you need are some scissors, pins, only a couple though, you know, any fun stuff you want to add, whether it's any fun things you want to add onto it. You'll need a ruler, and let's see, how much fabric you need basically depends on how big you want your locker hanger to be. Let's see, I can't remember what I used, but basically just cut it out however you want. Okay, and so yes, let's get on with the first. Now, I already cut out my fabric for the locker hanger, so this is the size. Here, I'll measure it real quick, just so you know how big mine is going to be. Let's see. Yes. Okay, mine is about 14 and a half inches vertical. And about 11 and a half inches horizontal, right? I think. Anyway, 14 and a half inches like that, 11 and a half inches like that. Okay. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to have 3 pockets, 1, 2, 3, going down this way. And I don't know what I'm going to put on this side. I'm still going to figure that out, but of course you will see what I'm doing there in a second. Okay, so I just measured my first pocket that I have on my locker hanger, and it's 4 by 4 inches. So 4 inches this way, 4 inches that way. You know, you can do whatever you think will suit you. You can make it 5 inches this way, 4 inches that way, whatever you want. But yes, so I am going to cut that out. Okay, so I just cut out another little square, and I forgot to mention this and what you need. You also need some type of marker. I just use an Expo marker, like dry erase marker. It's not the best thing, but it still works. You can use a pen, a pencil, or a fabric marker, whatever you want. But you also need that. Anyway, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to head over to the sewing machine, and I'm going to sew this on below my other pocket. Oh, actually before that, I forgot to mention this. I'm going to pin it down to where exactly I want it, and if you want you can measure so you can get everything exactly correct. Let me show you. This print's a little confusing when all you can see is it, but you can measure to make it exact, but I just, you know, do it by eye to figure out where exactly I want it. I just take one pin and okay. So now I'm going to head over to the sewing machine and sew this pocket on. Okay, so I think it turned out really good. I have it here. I checked to see if there's any holes, and there's no holes, so I don't have to re-sew anything. And I think what I'm going to do is I am going to sew on my last pocket down here, and then I'll put the fun stuff, and I'll probably put a button in the middle or something. So I'm going to sew my other pocket on real quick, and I'll get back to you. Okay, so I just sewed on my other pocket here. Yes. And I'm going to put on this fun things. Yes, it's really fuzzy and soft. I'm going to put it at the top like I did on that one so that you can like put it in there. And so I'm going to measure it and put it on and sew it on there. And I forgot to tell you, but you are going to need a thread, and I used gray.
Because there's no light.
I used gray, and you can't really see it on here, but I didn't feel like making a bobbin and everything for the orange or like one of these colors. So I used gray, and I know it's not the best, but if you have a matching one, please use your matching one. Okay, so now I'm going to cut that out and sew it on. Okay, so I just put on these fuzzy thingies on the pockets, and I figured out what else I'm going to do on it. And I'm also here with my friend, my other best friend, who's also on this channel.
Hey.
Yes. And she gave me the ideas to do all this. So, thanks to her, we're going to have an awesome project here that you all can do at home too. Okay, so I'm taking this mirror. I won't lift it up so you don't see the camera in my face. And we are going to put this fuzzy stuff around it. And of course you'll see that. Then we have these 3 little cork boards. So I can have a little cork board in my locker. And we are going to hot glue that there, and yes. And then we're going to have like a Bible verse actually right here, and we're actually working on this over there. So yes, we will show you working on that Bible verse now. Okay, so we are also going to put this fuzzy stuff around the corkboard. Okay, go ahead.
Alright, so we did the little pin board, and we added the little brick rack felty stuff. And so if you get a mini one like this, you're probably going to have to make your own little sticky notes things. So yeah. And ew.
Yeah. Anyway, so I also did the Bible verse, and if you want to know what it is, this is the day the Lord has made, let us rejoice and be glad in it. Psalms 118:24. And we did the mirror like this, except you can still see the black on the bottom, so we're going to go around it again. But you probably won't see that part because it's not going to be anything different. And we'll get back to you when we finish that. Okay, so if you put all of the same stuff we put on, or like heavier things and stuff, it's going to be really droopy, like that, thanks. It's going to be really droopy and not very sturdy. So what we're doing is we are going to put a cereal box behind it. The cereal box is still flimsy, but it'll help it a little bit better for when we hang it up and things. So we are going to hot glue it to that, and I'm not going to show you it, but yes, we'll get to you when we're finished. Okay, so we just finished my fun locker hanger, and let me give you a quick little view of it and how we got it to go to be magnetic and everything like that. So here we have the 3 pockets, and I hot glued the fuzz to the pocket, so that it'll stay better and it won't be like far apart, because you have to hot glue it. You can't sew it, otherwise you'll sew it and it won't be a pocket. So I did that, and these are basically going to hold bobby pins, lip gloss, stuff like that. You can label them if you want, and you can always put like a button here or a different, yes, and it's a Bible verse. And then I'm just going to move out of the way so you don't see my face when I do the mirror. That's my camera. And then we put the this fuzzy stuff around this, just mirror that you can buy for like $1 at the dollar store. And we didn't decide to put it around too, because it just looked like Catwoman-ish, as we thought. So we decided to just keep the black there, but we still think it's really, really cute. I love it. And we put a cereal box on this flimsy, and then we have this hook here. We made a little snippet in the fabric, and then this is like a hook that's magnetic. Oh, and I'm on my whiteboard right now. It's a magnetic whiteboard, like you can put magnets on it and things. So to show you, yes, and so it's like a little hanger, but I don't want the fabric to rip here, so I'm also just going to put some little magnets